job is a little bit on the larger side. We got larger trees and larger numbers of trees.
Robustness of the data as we were thinking about.
Here's the situation at the multi-tree job. We're doing this oak by the creek. I'll get to that later. That's not happening right now. Also a little hackberry. But the main stuff is back here, and access is kind of funky. He's got some open trenches. It's always good to fell trees next to open trenches.
So their trenches tended to be muddy and wet.
We got an ash to take down, some scrabble to descrabbleify, a cottonwood, and then a stand. One's a maple, 3 are fir trees, and one's got a funkified big stem. But the good thing is we got a hammock set up, so lounging is already in the works. Plus, I kind of want to know what you think about this parking job. We got the trailer on the flat, but the truck is on the jack. So we got the angles going on. I got this guy blocked. I think most of my mass is back here, so I'm not super worried, just mildly worried. Alright, tree 2 is going to be this dude, and I'm going to try to flop it over here, kind of across the ravine. It'll be a little funky, but I think it'll work out. Got a rope up pretty high in this dude. It's a straight tree. It doesn't really want to destroy anything, but that's just the extra measure. Tied up over to the pine. There's not really enough room for that tree, so it's gonna just tickle these guys. Have to do a high cut because this is our trench, so I don't want to smash the trench too bad, so I'll try to keep it high. That way it just kind of flops on the trench.
Muddy and wet.
Here we got like water flowing. Smushed the top of the trench a little bit, but didn't like cave it in or anything, so not too bad. Just got a cleaner and put them in the greener. Minor cave in. I don't know exactly what happened there, but seems like you got it flowing. All right, the maple's roped up. Same situation, same trench. And I don't think it's gonna come across the whole trench. You're probably gonna lay it in this area here with like a little bit of slap on the top. just barely over the trench. And it also stopped flowing. So we got a dry trench to work with. Melissa's running ground crew on the other side. With Melissa's help, that got cleaned up quick. She's just freeing the rope from the tree, and we're gonna take out this ash right here. What's too big? Alright, so the oak is managed. Creek's actually coming down a little bit. It's the next day, and got to handle those pines in back. These guys are just a wee bit complicated. Basically, they kind of grew together. So typically I would want to go 1, 2, 3. But instead we're going to do 2, 1, 3. I think the camera might have died on that one, but let me just check out the trench. Yeah, looks like the trench is okay. Good. Kind of covered it over. Not too bad. You might have noticed this, but I came in a little cockeyed on my back cut. Just a little funkadelic, but still got a good hinge. And this will be fun. We've got a pipe basically in the tree. So, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. It's gonna be like a little surgery to get that guy out of there. Melissa and I got the load dumped. So awesome to have her help out here. And we're just trying to tie into and take out this guy right here. And let me just show you our tie situation. It's noteworthy. So here's my line. And my puller is across the creek. Oh no, my puller's in the creek. I mean, it's really good to get all your equipment wet like that, you know, makes it last longer. And I'm not really going for like mechanical advantage on this or anything. It's just a tugger line. Just kind of keep the tree in place. Put a little tension on it. Trench is still intact. It's nice, they're kind of laying, and when the branches are hitting, it's kind of absorbing a lot of the force before it really crushes the trench. So the trench is in good shape. Let's take a look at the hinge wood on this one. Hinged out pretty nice. Got a nice bent fibers. Good stuff. I thought on this dude of bringing it over here, it's close to the trailer, but it just seemed like a good lie this way. Probably better you didn't see my crazy rampage back to the willow. He just wanted some of that stuff cleared out, so just kind of hacked at it, and I got a scrape. And I've got a rope in this tree up high. This tree leans and it's got wind. It's unusual for me, but I'm gonna trust my better judgment and just load the trailer. I'm gonna leave this guy for tomorrow, and maybe the wind will die down. I gotta pull it, well, like 10 feet off center, and then it'll tip. Alright, let's take a look at this last big boy. It's got to come out. It's got some lean to it. This would be like straight up, so maybe 10-15 feet at the top, maybe 20. And it wants to go on the fire bush. Notch and drop, you could probably get it over here by the willow, but my plan is to completely bring it the other way. I've got my rope puller over here with about 15 feet to give, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, the tree is moving a little. but I'm gonna give it a little rope action. Just gotta go, I don't know, 10 feet or something. It's gotta move. Oh, we gotta get in the creek. The only thing is that it kind of looks like it's gonna smack me in the face. So what's my getaway route here? I think my getaway is to actually go upstream. Okay, so when it comes, I'm running up the creek. That's great. Okay, escape. Trench once again hangs in. Alright, popped. Get him out of here. Alright, this stuff just hung in there. Good bent fibers and a bunch of bounce. What was that, 6 feet? We're at the point where we got some serious logs to move. Pile here, this is more hardwood, apple, cottonwood, maple, and then the pine. I believe there is talk amongst the crew of rebellion, revolt, mutiny, all that kind of stuff. They want water to drink? I don't get that. But we're doing good. Look at this. It's almost full. There's room for like 100 more. So while dreaming of balsa wood forests, we managed to get that load in the trailer.
This is not necessarily how to do it, it's just how we did it.
Oh, all right, thanks for checking it out.